Sloppy Slot has lost the dressing room. Salah's lost his mind and spoken out about the manager, and the team throwing him under the bus. Now today we have a special guest. We have one of our friends. We have a Liverpool fan also, within Nicky, and we're going to just pick his brains a little bit. The situation at Liverpool and the season so far, and the big breaking news of the Salah interview. So we'll jog straight over to Nicky and we'll get the question fired over. What do you think to this interview, mate? Salah's come out and said that Liverpool's thrown him under the bus, and yeah, he deserves more.
Slot has a little bit. At the same time, I understand where the manager's coming from. With his team selection, he's trying new things, different things. He wants to involve different players, have different tactics, possibly.
Like make a new system for the future time.
Yeah, just make a new system for the future. Trying everything he can. His job's on the line, I'd say.
Yeah, I think a couple more games at these results, and I think he's going to really start pressuring on him, innit?
Yeah, if it already isn't.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. You can tell, like the pressure is on.
Yeah, I mean, my mind is like into two places with that, because I sort of agree with you. Like, obviously, Slot tried to bring his own tactics and players. You can compare the situation to Garnacho. We've been happy when he was acting silly and Amorim called it out, and he didn't let the player begin as a club.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
However, with Salah, considering what he's done for the club, he just signed a new contract. This is the right move.
Yeah, and you've got to think Salah's won a lot more for Liverpool than what Slot has so far.
Oh yeah.
So if you're Liverpool as a club, surely you'd stick by Salah over the manager. But then that sort of then goes back onto the player power.
Exactly.
You know, if we're saying that the club should stick with Salah, is that saying, well, they should get rid of the manager then? Or, we kind of fall into that trap of the players first, but when you've got someone of that experience,
the manager's in charge.
Yeah, exactly. He's the boss, isn't it?
Let him pick the team. Let him juggle it about. Let him do what he can to
find his feet.
Yeah. For me, with the situation, when I seen it, I was pretty shocked, to be honest. I was like, why is he coming out and doing that?
Yeah, straight after the game as well.
Straight after the game, yeah, not understanding. But I get it. It's frustrating.
You've got a player of that caliber, haven't you? Like, just sat there, and you're losing or withdrawing games. You can obviously think he's going to change it.
Yeah, and with Salah last season, he won us the league.
Yeah, 100%. I think without him, he'd have been knackered.
Oh, yeah.
He popped up at that moment, especially for us. We hated it. As Man U fans, it's like, Penalty strikes again. They've got a penalty in 96 minutes, and who takes it? Mohamed Salah. Thankfully, he's not that good this season. So.
No. I was more surprised with the time, timing with that.
Yeah.
Doing it after, the game finished. Obviously, bad game.
Yeah, not a great result either, was it?
And then you kind of come out and fire up at your manager. It's like a bit of a dick move, if you ask me personally.
Yeah,
I don't like personally players doing that.
No.
Because it's undermining the manager. It doesn't bring any atmosphere to the dressing room.
It puts an elephant in the room, doesn't it?
It's not helping. Yeah, it's not helping whatsoever. Like the players in the dressing room now would be like, yeah, I feel like that too, and it just puts, a downer on the team mentality.
Yeah, because Salah's one of the senior figures.
Yeah.
So now, if he can do that, some of the other players are thinking, well, maybe I can rebel against the manager now. Then.
Yeah, I will cry to the media, and I'll get what I want. So even he said, about obviously next game.
The Brighton game.
Yeah. But he said then, well, I'm on the bench for 90 minutes, so I can't really say much about the game.
Yeah, he's apparently invited his family along to that game, under the pretense it could be his last Liverpool game, because he said, look, I want you to come to this Brighton game. I want you to come see me play. Whether I play or not, I don't know at this moment in time, but I think I want you there. Might be the last game I'm going to play. So if Salah, my question to you then would be, if Salah were to leave in January, do you think that's your season completely derailed, or do you think after what's happened it might be a little bit of a boost for Slot and the team maybe?
It could be a boost, because going from the interview, there's a lot of negativity there.
Yeah.
So it could be a little boost, get like the people, the negativity, get them out of the team, stop passing that negativity around. But at the same time, it's Mo Salah. He's performed week in, week out for the last 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
And like I say, he's won us the league. He won us the league last season.
To be fair, I think Alexander Isaac was sat next to him, wasn't he? He was on bench next to him.
Yeah.
So you've got to think, maybe if you're Salah, you've got to think, look, they've just spent all this money on this new kid. and he's sat next to me. So it's not just Salah that Slot's keeping out. It's also a big high money profile striker that's also sat on the bench right next to him.
Yeah.
So for Salah to boot off like that, it seems a bit selfish in a way.
But also for me, like being also on the Salah side as well, because I want to approach it from both perspectives. You can also call out, Salah wasn't performing well, clearly, but actually he was benched and they still didn't play any better.
Yeah.
They still drove to Leeds, and so actually you can see from Salah's perspective that being on the bench, not even being involved in the game, he didn't even be given the chance, considering what he's done for the club. He could maybe overturn the game to prove Slot wrong, but he didn't.
No doubt he'd have gone down for a penalty at 94th minute and he'd won it.
Yeah.
He's got a habit of doing that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, touching on that Liverpool result against Leeds, I mean, you were flying at half time. What was it? 2 Ekitike goals in 2 minutes. Yeah. Just after half time, and then I mean, I were out, so I didn't see it. But next time I checked the score, I was like, "What's going on here? It's 2-2," and then it went from there to 3-2, and then it went to 3-3. So like, did you watch it? Were you watching it?
Yes, I watched it. Yeah. So this the first time for a while I've looked at Liverpool. Thought it wasn't comfortable, but I thought at the same time we're not doing bad here. I thought we're passing all right, we're moving all right.
Did you think at 2-0 you were done? Like,
I thought that was game done. Like his defence was okay at the same time, so everything seemed to be going fine up until Canate.
We love Canate.
Yeah, we love Canate.
We love him.
Up until then, basically, I don't know what he was doing. He just went in at a silly angle on the slide tackle, knowing it's raining, and just went into the player. It was going nowhere.
So was that a penalty then? Was that a penalty or free kick?
Oh yeah, I'd say it was a penalty. Yeah, it was just inside the box.
Right. Fair enough. So that leads it to what, 2-1? That's 2-1, yeah.
2-1, and then 3 minutes later, they get the equaliser.
Oh, so very much like Liverpool then, scoring 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Leeds have gone and done the same. Nice. Who got the third for you? What?
Slot.
Szoboszlai. We don't mind him.
It was a nice goal,
no.
He's a classy player, Szoboszlai.
Yeah, I think he's one of the players that shines in Liverpool this season.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
He's our go-to guy. He's playing at right back. He's playing wherever he needs to be played.
He's stepped up, hasn't he?
Stepped up massively.
I think he's taken over in the pecking order now for me of McAllister. So obviously the McAllister first one, and then the Szoboszlai after. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I think now he's woven his way into the team. He's proven he's a big player now for him.
Yeah.
And I think McAllister sort of dropped down. I don't know if that's his technical ability and his height, because Szoboszlai is obviously a bit taller. Yeah. And maybe a little bit more physical.
It looks like McAllister now is in Szoboszlai's shadow. He's kind of stepped back, but not even I would say in a more on that negative way, because sometimes it can be in the background, like Carragher was for United he was just interrupting passes. You wouldn't see finesse of him, but he was doing this dirty task to stop the other team play. But McAllister, I don't really even see that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This season anyway.
That's how this season's gone for us, though. Is it the players? Is it the tactics? I don't know. It's a bit of both, I think.
Yeah, I think Slot's trying to play a system that he sees fit for Liverpool, but maybe not quite sees fit with the players you've got. Maybe he sees it as a project of the next couple of transfers where he can get some of the players in. A bit like Amarim for Man U.
Yeah.
Like, he needs the players that fit his system. But we've not got that in our team, so maybe Slot's thinking about the same sort of thing. He wants to play a certain way, but Klopp's players, as we call them, don't necessarily know that way or can't play that way. Because not every player can play every system. But we were clearly seeing that.
However,
with United.
in my view, you've got obviously not club players, because Isaac came, he's Premier League proven. You've got Ekitike, fair enough, he's performing well. Obviously you've got Isaac. What else? Frimpong. I know Frimpong was obviously injured.
And Carragher. I mean, they bought a lot on the Slot, but the core of the team is still Klopp.
Still Klopp, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they've not changed too much.
And to be fair, the club players are the most like Konates, Van Dijks. They are the culprits of a bad result.
McAllister as well.
Yeah. We've lost a lot of players as well. We've sold a lot of players.
Diaz is the biggest one.
Diaz, he's absolutely loving it at Bayern Munich right now.
Should not have sold him. He didn't want to go either. He didn't want to go. Like, there was nothing on the cards that ever suggested Diaz was going to leave in the next minute. gone.
Yeah.
I think they're just seeing money with that one because they knew who they wanted to buy. They knew what the prices were going to be. It was like, well, we need to.
For me though,
Possibly we need to sell some players.
that's mad because you've got Saudis coming in for Salah, offering silly money for Salah.
Yeah.
You turn that
Considering
down.
his age as well,
Exactly.
they could cash it like.
You turn that down and then you sell Diaz for 60 million to Bayern Munich. I'm sorry, but business-wise, that's just silly.
Yeah.
Surely you get rid of Salah while he still costs a lot, and you keep Diaz because he's future-proof.
Yeah. And
he's proving that now, buying because he's loving life.
But with Salah, last season's numbers were just ridiculous.
True.
So,
but no 2 seasons are the same though. And this is proving it.
He's been consistent over the 7 years as well, so you can't argue with that. And this season, no one expected what's happening.
To drop off so much.
So, like, when I heard we were getting Bertz, Isaac, you think, oh my God.
Yeah. Going to be loving life.
Yeah, it's going to be, especially the first 5 results, we got over the line. Just about.
Yeah, because
we
have to remember it began well, actually.
Yeah, yeah. To be fair, with the new side,
wasn't playing well, but we
grinded out your results, didn't you?
We was winning. And you think as soon as they do start clicking, we are gonna, step up, start, And
I think it's one of them, isn't it? Like the players that you bought, I think with the expectations as well of last season, you just thought, listen, your team's still the core. You've just bought top quality caliber players to come in and join them. I think everybody just thought Liverpool were going to storm it.
Yeah.
Didn't they really?
But the only thing I
think that weighs it down
get
as well.
me personally, it's like if you bought Ekatike, why are you bringing Isaac? If you kept
Yeah.
Salah,
Yeah.
If you would sell Salah, I would say getting Isaac is a good move.
Put Ekatike on the right.
Yeah. But then because Ekatike is still the best player, but Slot is benching him. This is what I can get around. It's fair enough. He's trying to bring his tactic.
I think he's tried to go with Isaac, because he's Premier League proven.
Yeah.
But Ekatike is proven he's actually just ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Every time he's on the pitch, he's actually the best
signing so far.
By a mile.
Yeah.
By a mile. But I think I seen a stat earlier for Bertz. I sent it to you, didn't I? He enjoyed 007 that much. He went and did it twice. He's now 0014. I mean, that's a crazy stat for someone that was absolutely smashing Bundesliga last season. Like, he was assisting and scoring vital times of matches, and he was just a top player.
Excuse this because this is Premier League. It's not good enough excuse for a
No.
price tag. They pay for him.
No, because look at what he did in Europe.
Yeah.
So
because it's not
like
like
Champions League
it's
for
not like
Liverpool,
18, 19-year-old player that he's how old is he? 25, 26?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, mid-20s. Yeah.
He's ready player to play in any big team.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
And
if you're Premier League,
if you're good enough, you're good enough. Aren't you? Like one of those. Like we all know us as Man U, we've had bad players over the last 10, 15 years. We've bought players that we thought were going to be good and just get absolutely ruined in Premier League, but they were technically averagely decent players anyway. They weren't top class.
If that will be United player, he'll be slated in the media.
100%.
Like, look at Benjamin Sesko. He's way younger. He's how old is he? 20, 21?
Like that, 21.
He's not ready striker yet. Yet though he doesn't score in one game. It's like, oh shit, why they paid so and so.
All the expectation came in that he's 6'4", 5", whatever he is. He's going to bang headers in. He's going to score loads of goals. He might do if we give him the actual service. Yeah. But we don't put the ball in the box. Yeah. That's what needs to
It's not his
us.
fault.
A bit like Liverpool and Isaac. He don't get the service. He ain't going to score goals. I think even Isaac came out and said, didn't he? Like, I had Anthony Gordon and I had Barnes and other people put the ball in the box for him all the time so he could score. Yeah. He's not getting that at Liverpool. Because Liverpool are very much... I think we've seen a few highlights of Salah. He could literally square it across and it's a tap-in. He goes for a shot and he misses. Yeah. I think that's the key difference between, for Isaac, the playing style of the two teams between Newcastle. Newcastle relied on him like City used to do on Shearer and the older strikers. Number 9, give him the ball to score, like City do with Haaland. I think with Liverpool, they've got that many goal scorers in the team, from Gakpo, Szoboszlai, Salah. They all want to score and think, I can score from here. Yeah. Instead of feeding the striker. So I think
it'll work so easily, but
I think Isaac's going to struggle for goals in Liverpool if he continues with that same system.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because teams set up in a low block against us, whereas against Newcastle, was teams doing that against them? Was they playing further back against Newcastle? I don't know. Would it be more 50-50 again? Would it be?
So Isaac's got a bit more space to run.
I don't. There's no space there. When teams are playing us, there's no space for.
If you look at some games, you see Isaac and he's surrounded by 3 or 4 defenders.
Yeah,
you can't get the ball to him.
Yeah, you can't.
But I suppose that's on him.
the-
That's on him to move then, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it's also like the Slot to change the tactics.
Mm.
If you actually realize he was crying in the meet, oh, they kind of worked me out. Change your tactics then.
Like the game against Man U, and he said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I didn't realise we played that many air balls now in Premier League." It's like, well, we'll do
Oh.
whatever we need to do to win.
Yeah.
It's a tactical battle on the pitch. If that tactic works, where we lob it over Canati and Van Dijk and we're in, of course we can exploit that.
Yeah.
It's like Salah used to exploit the pace that we lacked in defence. He just knock it and run, and he's beat us.
And
So
this
it's like, oh, do we just do knock and runs now? Do we just hold R2 and sprint all the time?
yeah,
Is that
and
what
this
we're
is what
doing?
I don't get with Slot, because if you compare, let's say, I will go back a bit when Solskjaer was in charge of United, and he was beating Guardiola every single time.
Yeah.
Did you see Guardiola crying in the media?
No.
Well, they play counter-attack football. I don't know, you know.
He just looked at his shit and went, right, I need to change
Exactly,
this.
yeah.
And then he
You
bossed
should
it.
do the opposite, because what message you're sending to your players?
Thing is, I think Slot's been found out.
Yeah.
If I'm being quite honest, I don't think he's quite the manager that everybody thought he was. A bit like Ten Hag. He was immense in Netherlands with Ajax. He looked good. Thought, right, here we go. Bring him to Man U. We're gonna take it on with the bigger team and smash it. I think Slot's kind of fallen into that bracket now, where he's just not quite as good as what people maybe thought.
Yeah.
And now he's struggling.
yeah. But if he can adjust, if he does
Yeah,
get out
yeah.
of this, then he is a quality manager.
Yeah. And that's the thing with Ten Hag. He didn't adjust.
Yeah.
He just stuck to his own shit and said, "I'm doing it my way on the highway."
Yeah.
So he got booted out.
Yeah.
So if Slot is open to changing and open to, like, you know, swap his formations, his
Well, that's-
tactics, then
well, that's
they
it.
might keep him. But
Well, that's the exact reason he's took Salah out of the team,
yeah,
just to try new things. You know, it's just not picking on Salah. It's took Isaac out of the team, Ekitike.
Yeah.
Even though he's in form, he's took Ekitike out of the team as well.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
If
that's
he's
a,
in form, he should
that's a
keep him.
crazy move, yeah.
yeah.
And my question is, because I've seen many, you know, Liverpool fan base channels that they are like lost with Slot. You know, they all say Slot out, they get frustrated. You know, what's your opinion on it?
I'm slotting. I'm slotting for a little bit more. Let him adjust. Like
Would you
I
say
said, yeah,
till
just
Christmas?
oh
Or
yeah,
till the new
Christmas,
year, or-
Christmas, a bit morning Christmas probably.
Who are you backing in the Salah Slot debate after this interview? Now it seems like a lot of fans are divided on. I'm sticking with Salah, get Slot out. I'm sticking with Slot, sell Salah. Where I know you've just said you'll stick with Slot, but when it comes to Slot and Salah, who would you back out of them two? If one had to go, who would you stand by?
It's a tough one because obviously I love Salah. I've loved him for years. Slot's not, like you just say, Slot has only been there a year.
Yeah.
But for me, the manager, like, you know, just sit your game out. Just sit that one game. Well, I know I benched him last game. I think he brought him on as a substitute. But just, you know, just be a team player as well. Be a team player, be a leader, and, you know, help the team.
I think the way he's reacted after this doesn't help Slot at all. Like, the pressure's already on Slot. The pressure is on him to change his idea. So he's done that. He needs his players to think, okay, we see what you're trying to do here. But then Salah's gone, wow, I don't like this. You bench me. I'm the best player in Liverpool. I've won them this and I've done that. Play me or I'm out. Blah blah blah. It's like you don't need your players to do that when you're trying to put your stamp on the team. So, like, it could be quite easy for Van Dijk to come out and say, look, I don't like this system. It's making me look shit. You know, but he's not. Fair play to him. He's not said anything, and not many other players have said anything.
No, it's just Salah for now.
For Salah to spit his dummy out like this, I think, is there a motive behind him? Is he edging for that move in January? Has he had enough? You know, or does he just not get on with Slot? Because he said we had a relationship and now we don't. So is it just changed in that one game? Like, it seems a big deal just to come out of being on bench.
Yeah.
It's obviously been building up for him, and the worry is the other players that think the same.
Yeah. Is it going to start a revolt now?
Yeah.
Well, we all know how that goes, don't we? We've had that.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, we've been going through a similar situation. I said before.
Luckily, we got rid of a lot of ours, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, right, so I think that's it for today's episode on the Salah interview and Slot's problems at Liverpool. Like we always say, get in touch and give us your views on
Yeah,
what
we're
you
interested
think as
in your opinions. Like, put in the comments or Slot in, Slot out.
Yeah.
What's your view on it?
We really need your comments to grow the channel as well, so don't be scared to get involved. We'll try and reply to all of them as best as we can. We'll even pick them up on the next episode. with your comments, and we'll answer them on there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's great. Thanks for Nikita coming on.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, mate. We'll see you again.